Look at this. This is a result by the sewing machine stitching in a bed controlling or adjusting. And this one is the result you want to achieve. So this video is for the beginners who had already owned the machine but don't know how to get a good result. Why I'm filming this video today? Because I want you to know the truth. Don't fall into the trap and get the experience with long-term happiness. Make more profit by your effort. Shorten the lead time of sewing. Avoid frustration. Be satisfying when you're making leather bags. So in this video, I'm mainly talking about the servo, the positioner. This can give your sewing a big step forward of improvement, which means you don't need to buy a brand new sewing machine to instead just change the servo and the positioner, which will give your machine a new life. I'm a dentist, used to be a know-nothing guy, but now I'm in the niche for a long time with many different works. I used to have more than 2 studios at one factory. For example, like some of my customers want a Hermes stitching style bag. What I had to figure out how to run my machine to match that requirement. Or someone asked me to make a belt better than the Elvis. I know how suffered I had, but I made it by upgrading my machine. So for sharing my experience to help you avoid that problems, this is the reason why I make this video for you guys today. So before we start our topic today, let me quickly bring you back to my episode 1 for the newcomers. In that video, I shared my old journey from hand sewing to face a lot of false belief I had with my first sewing machine and finally solved everything with my second machine. And the solution list were given as a reference to meet your needs before you want to buy a new machine. So let's back to today's topic. After I had my second sewing machine, I assumed that what if I apply them with my old sewing machine? Are they the real game changer? The servo and the positioner can truly improve my leather working flow, but there are traps in the market I want to tell you. So the first trap is a clutch motor. Here is a video on YouTube. So let's take a look.
This is our clutch motor. You turn it on, you're gonna hear it. It's gonna make this hum noise anytime that it is on. I'm gonna push it down here on the pedal a little bit. And see, it just goes. Kind of pump it a little bit to make it go a little bit slower. Sometimes it just flies, it goes on. But even when you power it down, it still kind of makes a noise.
Did you feel that? It is very hard to control. The speed is unpredictable and the sound, oh my god, annoying. You gotta fall in that trap by using the clutch motor with guesswork. So you know what? When you meet the dealer for the first time, they don't talk more about the disadvantage of the clutch motor. If the dealer is informed by you that doing cost saving on sewing machine, then he picks up the easiest way to let you run the machine no matter of the stitching result you like or not, and don't care how hard you have to try. This is the bad memory I had with my first sewing machine purchasing. The truth is, no matter how advanced or expensive your machine is, a clutch motor can hold you back without precision, sewing into guesswork. So there's no way to work on leather bag making or high quality project. Those people want to change the situation. Now they are searching on internet for more specific knowledge. For example, I assume myself as a one, so you can see that so many informations on here, right? So after the videos you watched and you come an idea, This is the thing can solve my problem. And guess what? Most of those beginners will going to buy that sort of servo and positioners with lower risk on spending money. This is the second trap for the most of the beginners. You know, the salesman there on internet, they don't talk the disadvantage of the servo. Maybe they even don't know there is something better. Here is a servo, smaller than mine and cheaper looking. I don't think it is a good option. That's because here are the underlying problems. This servo only provide you the speed controlling, but they are not enough to fully solve the challenges of precision solving. You know, they are tempting, but I found something better. So let me show you what works for me. What benefit I got by the servo and the positioner I use? The first is the precision controlling. I just press only one button, the needle up or down, depending on my purpose. Not only that, but you also can customize the stopping point by tweaking it. And now, here's the second. This servo provides me a wide range of speed adjustment from 0% to 99%, allowing for smooth operation at both high and low speeds, which means when I'm faced with this kind of thick material, I'm gonna slow it down to get the precision, but when I stitch the straight light material, then I will adjust it faster, keep the high efficiency. And here comes the number 3. This servo allows you to get the power output between light, medium, heavy, which means I need to power it up when I'm stitching the thicker material. Here comes the number 4, automation attachment. When I worked with a big order of stitching the leather straps, he told me to plug in the external control wire to the servo. Guys, this is the automation. You can see it. I press the button here. I'm going to try the automation with the material, okay? Stop, go, stop, go, stop. What do you think of the automation? I turn it around. Let's try it a little bit. Just one step. Go, okay? And I turn it around. Go. Stop. That's so good. I could save a lot by only focusing on the stitching process. So now this is a benefit I got. So my servo is totally different than the other products on the market. I'm going to testing the servo to my old machine to show you guys. The first one is my zigzag sewing machine. It's made in the year of 1989. This machine is a zigzagging stitching. My work here today is only to show you the machine with the cloth motor, how it will be to work with you. And then I change to servo and with the positioner later, what the difference between them, okay? How to change it to cloth motor, you just double press the button here and then I roll it down. It's a number 5 point off. I turn it down and then double click these 2 buttons. Yeah, it's back on track, which means now it's not servo anymore. It's back to the cloth motor. And here's a brand new leather pieces. Let's try. Is it work good or not? Okay. I'm going to place my materials here and then I roll it down manually. Before we start it, you just focus on the needle here and hear my sound. Yes, let's go. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm suffered, okay? Let's try to say I'm the very beginner. Got this machine with a cloth motor and I'm, let's say in the middle of the stitching, I wanted to check my work. Now, I just move a little bit out and okay, Yeah, it's good, it's good. I put it back. I have a problem. I cannot find the right place for the next stitching. So I just guess. Is it okay? I don't know. I just try to match. Okay, and then I'll continue my work. I'm not only focused on the stitching up here, but also to control my foot pressing down there. It's a distraction, you know? Oh my God. I cannot control the speed very well. Okay, it's almost finished. I roll it up. Dang dang. Do you like it? If you are my customer, you pay me the money for making the bag like this. Will you trust me again? I got a problem here because here is the guesswork. I cannot stitch it in a very straight line. Okay, now let's figure it out how it's going to be with the servo and the positioner, okay? Yes, and rolling down, yeah, in here, number 5 point on. Now I'm going to change it off. Double click this one. And here is the speed. Let's change it to 0 because I'm a beginner. Okay, let's go. I'm ready. Let's go to check the first stitch like this. Let's go. It's better, but now as a beginner, I want to check, is it good or not? I just leave it up, turn my work around. Yeah, I check it and I'll continue my work. No more guesswork, right? No more guessing. You just keep on going. I can do hands-free like this. Not hold it so tight like that. I just keep on relax, enjoy my work. You know, the servo is a smart brain. I have to tell the servo by press backward on the pedal. You can see there, the needle is up, which means the work is finished. I leave it up. I can take my work out. What do you think with the servo and the positioner? How about this one? I put it together. What do you think? You want the servo or the clutch motor? After this, you got an idea, right? This is a very old machine. It's reborn. I got no suffering, no struggle anymore, right? Because of the servo and the positioner. Okay, and then let's try the other machine. To be honest, this machine is made for this kind of production. It's so small like this. Now you can see the design here is a round, which means this one is a three-dimensional design. And you need this kind of thing, give you more room. Something like this. This kind of product is very hard to stitch. So I use this machine with a clutch motor. I got troubles every day, so I'll show you my first beginning of my business. It's like, oh my God, every day. Can you imagine this kind of work with three-dimensional small product? Impossible. Okay, I'm so scared. I have no time to focus on the knot, if it's a straight line or not. I just focus on the needle while it's sewing randomly up. And the sound is annoying. Oh my God. It's a terrible nightmare. Don't use a clutch motor like I used to be, okay? So for the better result, I have this one. It's something like a guidance. I also feel no good. The guidance is unworkable here. Oh my God. I don't want to show you the result. You can imagine that, right? Okay, I'll turn it back to servo. It's everything changed, okay? Okay, it's back on track. Let's try. It's better. One step. Yeah, leave it up and turn. Let it down and continue my work like this. Keep on going. Yes, I can enjoy my work now. The stitch is better and I leave it up to check my work like this. Yes, it's good. Now I'll continue. Yes. Can you feel me? Guys, can you feel me? Yes, lift it up. Yeah. What do I mean here is this. You don't have to buy a very expensive machine. If you already bought some machine like this, you gotta change a good servo, okay? No more guesswork, no more trying. You just get what you want by the very good servo with a positioner. And now I'm going to show you another machine. Something look like that, but different. And by the way, I'll show you how to set the servo on the frame. The first thing, I'm going to move my positioner out. I just loosen it a little bit, adjust the screws here, and you lift it up. Yeah, yes, something like that. It's a belt. This one. I take it out, move it. It's very heavy. I mean, 40 kilograms. I don't know. This is the for the positioner. Yes, okay, this is a positioner belt. You don't have to worry about it. You just move it down. And I'm going to turn it around. This is the power. So here's the thing. 1, 2, 3 can hold the whole servo on the board. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. There. The first time, you gotta do this. Use this, tighten up. There is a part of the servo. It's something like the switch for the light. Turn it on or turn it off. It's just this thing, okay? Oh my God. So be patient. One more here. Yes. You gotta lift it up a little bit. It's working. So after the installation, you don't have to move it. Okay, let's try. This is also the round shape, but it's bigger than that one, right? It's more powerful than that type of machine, but it's also designed for three-dimensional. Look at this. This is the bag I made. I wanna assemble it by the last stitching around the circle like this. And in this one, I put it down here and like this. This is the machine made for. I'll show you how suffer I will be with clutch motor with this one. I keep on rolling manually for the first stitching. Okay, and go. So, look. To the first stitch, I'm going to try the second. It's a nightmare every day in my life. The very bad old memory. I got this guidance down here. Maybe can help me more. Let's go. I'm a performer with skill because I learn a lot. You don't have to do this. It's unnecessary. I got stuck here. It's very terrible. I mean, this is something very bad. So you got nothing to do. You ruin your work. You got frustrated. You got a lot of things stuck there. I don't know what happened. You got move it out. It's something stuck in your bobbin down there. This is my bad memory I got. Now, I'll change it to servo and with a positioner, okay? You just slightly hold your hands on the material like this. Whenever you want to turn or not, every stitching is going smoother. This is what you want, I mean. Guys, I hope you totally understand what I'm talking about in this episode, mainly on the servo and the positioner for your sewing quality. I want to mention is, for the next episode, I will show you how to get this work. I learned by the video of Hermes on YouTube, okay? If you say it's good, it's okay, but I put it together. You can see the difference. For next episode, I'll show you how to do this with the very thick waxed thread applied to the sewing machine. The next thing is, I want you to ask more questions. I'm very happy to help you. So no more hesitation, just ask me. Okay, see ya.